What's up everyone, the Shonen Hero here, how's it going? As you guys know, my three favorite things in this world are music, video games, and pizza. And around this time of the year, we all know what the hot topic of the moment is. Pizza? Did I screw it up? Get out of my house. That's right guys, start writing those letters to Santa Claus because it's Christmas for gamers. And today we're gonna be talking about my top 10 things that will make me go bananas if they get announced in E3 2019. And then watch the actual show and get completely disappointment. Let's begin! Also before we begin, let's remember this includes DLC, video games, consoles, or anything that is gaming related. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate something. This is my personal opinion, so let's love each other, be chill, and don't kill me after this if you don't agree with me. Okay, now let's begin! Number 10. Control. When Sony revealed this crazy Inception Quantum Break looking game, I was completely hooked. Control is a third-person sci-fi game in which you'll take control of Jesse Faden, our protagonist who will be investigating the secret government agency, The Oldest House, a place in which the government keeps the most strange and supernatural objects. Even though Sony is not having a presentation this year, you never know, they could totally pull a Nintendo and have a little direct of their own. Or who knows, maybe more information about this mysterious and incredible looking game might appear in another conference. All I know is that I cannot wait to see more about this game. What other secrets might it be keeping from us? Guess we'll have to wait to E3 to find out. Number 9. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. EA is definitely not that famous for making Star Wars games. But in my opinion, aside from the loot boxes and the fact that people spend more money there than in their whole lives, you know, the Battlefront games kind of play very well. Yes, I know they were basically Battlefield with a Star Wars skin on top of it, but let's be honest, gameplay-wise they were pretty great. And that's why I have hope for the next entry in my list, which is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Taking place 3 months after Revenge of the Sith, this game lets you take control of Cal, a Jedi who witnessed the little by little massacre of the Jedis, and it's now hiding from the Empire by keeping a low profile. What we can assume as we saw in the trailer is that eventually he uses his powers to save a friend from an accident at his work. By doing this, he exposes himself to the Empire, and he now has to survive in a world where he's one of the most wanted individuals in the whole galaxy. We got the Inquisitors, the Purge Troopers, the Emperor, allies. Fun for the whole family, you know? This is going to be a single player game only, so don't worry about loot boxes or any of that. And I don't know about you, but it's kinda giving me Force Unleashed vibes, and that's kinda getting me hyped. But in the end, we'll have to wait to E3 to find out. Number 8. Battletoads.
A lot of time has passed.
Hey, I know I take time to upload videos, but you don't have to rub it in my face.
You've gotten soft. Complacent.
I don't know what that word means.
You always knew this day would come.
I mean, I do yearly E3 top 10 videos. Yeah, I might have skipped last year, but you know...
You always knew the three of you would be needed again.
I'm only one, dude.
You always... Wait, what?
Dude, I'm as confused as you are. Everyone, Battletoads are back in the new generation! When Microsoft dropped this trailer last year, my brother and I went bananas. When the original Battletoads came out, my brother and I put hours and a lot of rage quits into that game. And you can bet your bananas that we will put more time into this game when it comes out this year. With
body morphing genre mashups.
Also
3-player couch co-op.
And
4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics.
Dude, could you stop being so rude and stop cutting me out? Thank you. Where was I?
And broad, non-specific feature declarations. They're back.
Number 7. Cyberpunk 77. You cannot deny that you didn't lose your bananas last year when CD Projekt Red hacked the Microsoft conference and dropped this masterpiece of a trailer. You have to admit that you went crazy and started screaming things like, "What is this? It's Cyberpunk! It's CD Projekt Red! Phil just got shot!" On that amazing day, CD Projekt Red did not just drop a dump in our pants, but also dropped the amazing trailer of Cyberpunk 77, a first-person RPG game that is based on the tabletop game Cyberpunk 2020. This game has been teased since 2012, and then it got a first teaser trailer on 2013. To only get a full reveal trailer 5 years later on Microsoft 2018 E3 conference. The game has been confirmed to be shown in E3 2019, and also, end quote, this year's E3 is the most important in the studio's history. We will be getting straight up gameplay, or maybe more information about the mechanics and the story. Or maybe a release date? Guess we'll have to wait to E3 2019 to find out. Number 6. Dino Crisis. Capcom lately has been doing great in scope. They brought Mega Man to the new generation with Mega Man 11. They revived Resident Evil with Resident Evil 7 and the remake of Resident Evil 2. And recently they brought back one of my favorite franchises of all time, Devil May Cry, with Devil May Cry 5. And you know, since they've been in the Frankenstein mood and bringing all franchises to life, why don't we go a little bit more behind in Capcom's library? So bear with me. What happens when you grab an old Resident Evil game, take out the zombies, and put dinosaurs instead? You get Dino Crisis. An incredible survival horror Capcom game that till this day gets me with its thrilling moments, and even more than Resident Evil, to be honest. So what if Dino Crisis gets the RE2 remake treatment? Maybe they can make a remake, maybe a total sequel, or maybe a reboot of the game. And finally put Dino Crisis to the spotlight that it deserves. So what do you say? Do you think Dino Crisis will come into the current or next generation of consoles? Well, E3 is around the corner, so I cannot wait to find out. Number 5. Bayonetta 3. On the Game Awards 2017, we got greeted with the announcement that Bayonetta 1 and 2 were coming to the Switch. And even though it was a big surprise, a lot of people saw that coming. What they did not saw coming was a third entry into the franchise. That's right, on that amazing day, after they dropped the trailer that the ports of Bayonetta 1 and 2 were coming to Nintendo Switch, we got greeted with the announcement of Bayonetta 3. A game that we literally know nothing about, except that Bayonetta gets gonna have this weird looking figure. I'm serious, that's all we know. But hey, at least Nintendo's keeping us posted on the game, right?
I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Yes?
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Son of a... Number 4. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Remake. Let's do a little exercise here in the channel. Close your eyes and think of the following. E3, lights dim. We see a first-person view on a dark hallway with a flashlight. We hear steps and we hear heavy breathing. Then we hear something, like something drop from a desk or something, and the camera turns around and stops the breathing. It keeps walking, then we hear a stronger sound. The camera turns around and sees something walking towards it. Camera starts running down the hallway, and before it can reach the final door, the wall breaks and the camera starts screaming. Camera goes black, and we hear it.
Stars.
And you tell me that people will not go bananas and drop bananas on their pants, and I'm saying bananas too much in this video. And then we see it, Resident Evil 3 Remake. I'm just gonna leave it out there and say this is what will probably happen if the game gets announced as E3. Just saying. Number 3. Astral Chain. Even though at that Nintendo Direct we were left a little bit short with that Bayonetta information, Platinum and Nintendo did not left us begging. Because right after that...
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Hate it every time. We got greeted with a trailer of a total new IP by Platinum, exclusive for the Switch might I add, Astral Chain. Astral Chain is the next hack-and-slash title by one of my favorite game developers of all time, Platinum Games, under the supervision of Hideki Kamiya, art by Masakazu Katsura, and the direction of Takashi Taura, in which you play as one of the 2 cops at the cyberpunk-looking society. These cops can summon this kind of entities called legions, that they fight alongside them, and from what we can assume, the player can control them too. Even though we were pretty much introduced to the story and gameplay of this game, I'd love to see more information about the mechanics, gameplay, and even the story, and see what kind of badass moments I can expect to see in this incredible new IP. Either way, it's a Platinum game. We know it's going to be a badass game. In the end, we all need to hope and wait to see it in E3 2019. Number 2. A new Super Smash Bros. Newcomer. Before the release of the masterpiece that is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we got confirmation of DLC characters. Sakurai said we were getting 5 DLC characters to be precise, each with their own stage and music. First they gave us an extra character in the form of DLC for those who purchase the game and register before January 30th, this being Piranha Plant. Then, one day before the game even came out, on the Game Awards 2018, the first DLC pack got announced, and by making us go all crazy, when out of nowhere the Phantom Thieves hacked the stage, and we got confirmation of Joker from Persona 5 coming to Smash Bros. This left 4 spots open for different characters to appear. Reggie said that these characters were gonna be even crazier than Joker. So here's the motherfucking tape. I feel dirty by referencing that in my video. Which character could be announced for the game? That's a question that has been going like crazy from about 7 months or something ago. So, who could it be? We just got an announcement that the original Devil May Cry was coming to Nintendo Switch. So could it be Dante? Or what if it's Ryo Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden? Hey, Astral Chain is a completely new IP that is exclusive for the Switch. So wouldn't it be cool to see both characters, male and female protagonists, to join Smash? What if it's Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes? Or Banjo-Kazooie? Or Master Chief? Or Doomslayer? Or Bobsy? Or fucking Sans? But jokes aside, I think that my dream group would be either Dante from Devil May Cry, 2B from Nier Automata, Klonoa from Klonoa, and Ryu Hayabusa from Gaiden. Though, to be honest, it would be cool to see the main characters from Astral Chain, and also I would like to see Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 or Geno, but that might not happen. Also Crash. Crash has to be in it. But either way, I guess I need to listen to those voices in my head telling me who will be the character until E3 2019 comes. Now before we unveil that topic, why don't we rapid fire some honorable mentions, shall we? Avengers Project. Come on, Squeenix, I thought that the 10 years delays were only for Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts games. Halo Infinite. First look, got me hooked. And Master Chief's in Smash, I'm telling you. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Why the fuck is Jade attacking the good guys? Luigi's Mansion 3. The Outer Worlds. Oh, finally, a good Fallout game. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Come on, guys, I know this looks like play, but let's be honest, this looks pretty good too. Bioshock 4. Just saying, 2K is working on a project and they haven't said what it is, and it's definitely not Borderlands 3 from what I've heard, so... Bioshock 4? Sonic Adventure Remake or Sonic Adventure 3. Hopefully we get a remake of the original Adventure games, but please give us 3 already. And please, Sega, please make a good Sonic game for once. Though Team Racing was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Assassin's Creed and Zelda crossover. What? Ubisoft started this trend. First was Mario and Rabbids and Star Fox and Starfield, and now it was gonna be either this one or Kirby and Splinter Cell. So Ubisoft, make it happen. Journey to the Savage World. Saw it once, got me hooked, so... Number 1. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes, I know that I put this 2 years ago in the list as a top pick too, and then nothing happened in the E3. But heck, I've been going bananas since this game got announced. Besides, this is my list, so I put whatever I want in the top pick. Final Fantasy is one of my, if not my favorite franchise of all time. And this installment, aside from 6, was the one that I was waiting a remake for. And yes, I know that a lot of you are mad at the fact that Square Enix is selling the game in an episodic format. And also that the game is not a turn-based anymore, it's action-based, kind of like Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts. But to be honest, I don't care if the game is an episode, it's a full game, I'm gonna play it anyway. And to be honest, and please don't kill me, stay away from the comments down below, I kind of prefer the more action-based aspect of the game more than the turn-based game. It's not that turn-based is bad, it's just not my cup of tea. And also this year we've seen more and more footage about this game that is just making me fall more and more in love with this game. We had a new trailer on PlayStation State of Play 2019 that ended with the statement, more in June. What's also in June? Mad Freaking 3. And since Sony's not presenting this year, this is a chance of Square Enix to just blast this bomb in our faces. Or who knows, it might totally just follow Microsoft's counter and then with that, announce that it's also coming to the Xbox. The thing is that we're definitely getting more information about this game on this year's E3. And hopefully, oh so hopefully, please Square Enix please, a release date. And we'll all be happy. But in the end, it doesn't matter what we're all waiting to see. We all have to wait till E3 2019. So those were my picks for the things that I'm waiting to see in E3 2019. Leave down in the comments below if you agree with me. If you don't, please be kind. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you waiting to see in E3 2019? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to kick that subscribe button and leave a thumbs up like as well. You know that always helps. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the Shonen Hero, and remember to believe in yourself, never give up, and always reach for the stars. See ya! As you guys know, my 3 favorite things in this world are music, comics, and fuck. As you guys know, that's right, guys. Start writing those letters for Santa, because today we're in Christmas for gamers, and that's not today. Fuck. Or who knows, more information of this amazing, incredible, mysterious-looking game might appear in another... Fuck! We got a new trailer on PlayStation's... State of Play. We got a new trailer on PlayStation's State... We got a new trailer on PlayStation State of Play 2000... We got a new trailer on PlayStation State of Play. That's a hard-ass sentence. PlayStation State of Play. Oh my God. I definitely fell when I was a kid or something.